Gamers, welcome. In this video, what I have for you is a overview of Age of Mythology Retold. That is a remaster of Age Mythology. Now, this game was popular back in the day and it's created by the same creators of, Age of Empire. So there's a lot of similarity that you're gonna see in this game. But first, let's talk about the graphics. It actually not look that bad, although it looks like a PS3 game instead of like a new gen game. But that's fine. I was not expecting, like a massive overhaul of when it comes to the graphic. But I think it looks actually better than the first one. So that is actually good. The same with the sound and the voice acting. Everything is good here. So I had no complaint about it. Now, what about the story? If there is actually a story. So the game actually has some campaign, although I didn't really finish, but the voice acting, like I said, was actually pretty good. But it's actually good that you actually play the campaign just because it's going to teach you how to play the game. So it works like a tutorial. And there is actually 3 campaigns that you can finish if you really want to do it. But I'm guessing a lot of people just gonna play the skirmish and the multiplayer. So let's talk about the gameplay. If you play any RTS or just Age of Empire, you're gonna know what to do. Now this game focuses on mythology. So how this works is actually pretty easy. You just choose a god that belongs to a mythology. For example, Zeus is Greek, and it has other gods that you actually gonna choose when you level up your base. And they actually play quite differently. For example, if you choose Hades or Poseidon, they're the main gods, they're gonna play differently a little bit. And every mythology plays completely, different. It's just not about different units. They had different units, different way to gather resource, and different structure. But that makes actually the gameplay really differently. So no mythology plays the same, and the same gods that they are in the mythology, they play quite little different. So like I say, Zeus doesn't play the same as Hades or Poseidon. So there's actually 4 types of mythology. You got your Greeks, Egypt, Norse, and Athenians. My favorite personal is Greek and Norse. I had the fun the most. I actually play all of them, but I didn't really, enjoy it. And it's a pretty, good game. A little more relaxing, I would say game, but actually pretty fun. Now, one thing that you can do in this game is just to summon the titans. And these are actually big creatures just because of mythology. This is a more fantasy game, so you got chimeras, you got big snakes, you got all this crazy stuff. It really depends on the faction that you choose, or in this case, mythology. So it can be really chaotic. Now, I will not say that it's not a strategy. Of course, you got strategy, but I feel like this game is more chaotic and more fun than Age of Empire or a lot of RTS, just because of the power. You can do spells like lightning ball. You can have like a swamp of lotus. Just go really, really crazy. And it's actually pretty fun. You use the power of the gods. You not summon the gods. You just have the powers. So that is one thing that you need to notice. And like I said before, every time that you level up your main town, so you advance like a new age, and you have to choose between 2 gods. So it really depends which main god that you choose, but you have 2. Now, if you choose one, you lose the other one, and every time that you level up your main structure, your base, you're going to choose between 2 new. So if you not choose one, so you lose it forever, so you can go back. So every god has its own unit. They have the unique like spells. So there's a lot of stuff that you need really, really to try, because every mythology has couple. So for example, Greek has Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, and then they have their own sub gods. If you go to Norse, they got 4. They got Thor, Odin, Loki, Frey, and they have their own, mini gods. So there's a lot of stuff when it comes to try it. And another thing that helps the game, to be more I won't say repetitive, but different. It will help you to play the game longer. Is the maps, because the map are part of any strategy game. It no matter if it's an RTS of S game or just a tactic game. Maps are really important. And like I said before, they look actually pretty nice, but they actually play differently. Depends which one that you use. Maybe some of them have more trees, maybe some of them has less animal to kill, so they look different and they play different. Some of them has, they have water, so you need to craft boats so you can travel. So it really depends. There's so much to try in this type of game, but I didn't really try a lot, and that's why I'm doing more like an overview instead like a full review and going in details, because I just don't really need to play it that much. Not because it's bad, just it will take me a lot of time to really do a full review and go in full like really details. But like I said, yeah, those different maps, they, like I said before, they look different, all those stuff. So now, before you choose your god, you actually can go to the menu and you can actually read all the skill tree, all the stuff that they have. So that actually will help you to choose wisely. And I do, recommend to do it. They have all the information that you have, all the units, all the stuff, so you can actually read them. They have actually tutorial of every, it's not a really complex tutorial, but they will teach you how to play a little bit of every mythology. So that's actually pretty good. I wish it was a little more complex, because there's other stuff that they not teach you. I understand that it should be basic, but just a little bit more, because they just teach you the really minimum, and I don't think that actually is pretty good, because you're going to enter a game and you just not going to understand a lot of things that thing works. Yes, it's a pretty, I would say, basic. You do the other stuff that you do in like RTS. You level up your character, you can upgrade, like the weapons or stuff, special abilities. You can do that. That this game actually has a little bit of, I would say RTS, but like RPG kind of stuff, because you can actually level up, you can summon special units, that you need favors, all the stuff. So it's a little more complex game than someone like RTS, like Age of Empire, because I play Age of Empire 4, and that game is not that complex like this one. Age of Empire is about strategy instead of just power like this game. So I think that will be actually a different, because this game is about power. Like just go fantasy, just go bananas. And I think that's the beauty of the game. I believe so. I think that's why it's actually really popular, and people really are excited for this one. What about the multiplayer? Unfortunately, I didn't play it just because I play it on the Xbox. I don't play games on PC. I just really like it that much. But for some reason, it's not allow me. My subscription is just broken. I need to try to fix that, but that's why I didn't really like trying. So I don't know if it's like really popular or not. So, but I'm guessing a lot of people are playing at least in the moment. I find some bugs, like the NPC gets stuck in some buildings, and sometimes some buildings are uphill like a gate, and you can actually go forward. Small bugs, nothing crazy, but it's there. What about difficult? This is something that I actually recommend to go higher, just because if you play the most easy difficult, the NPC, they are not going to attack you. So you're just going to say they all really go overpowered, and you're gonna do nothing. Just because they're not going to attack you, so it's going to be a pretty easy win for you. So I will recommend to level up the difficult, so you have a little bit of a challenge, and at the same time you're gonna learn how to play the game, because you're going to realize that probably if you are new, you should not play this type of games really passive. The NPC is going to attack you more often, and sometimes they're going to attack you too. Depends how many NPC that you have, but multiple NPC that will attack you at the same time. So I think that's actually good, because it forces you to adapt. So yeah, this is pretty, I would say, easy review that of overview. I know we go too much in details, just because not really my type of game, I would say, but I would say fun. If you like the original, of course you should buy it. If you like Age of Empire, absolutely, because I think this game actually is a little more fun, like Age of Mythology. Sorry, Age of Empire. So pretty fun game. So hopefully you like my video. Like always, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy, and see you to the next one. Bless you all. Peace.